What is going on? So I don't know what's going on the last couple of days, but I try and do videos and my sound doesn't work. So hopefully this one's working. My name is Josh Decker. If you've not caught my videos before, glad that you are joining me. And I wanted to pick up today and talk a little bit more about this thing. I mentioned this the other day. This is an affirmation journal that I have, and issue an affirmation challenge. So one of the things that I've been doing a lot of learning about over the last probably 4 years is controlling your thoughts, taking control of your thoughts and not allowing yourself to sabotage what it is that you want to achieve, whether that's, weight or financial or job or relationships or whatever it is, but not allowing yourself to sabotage that, because I had a habit of doing that, and I didn't realize that until one of the people I worked for said, it really seems like you're sabotaging your success in what you're doing. And I started talking with somebody about that, and it was like, you know what? Yeah, that's true. What's going on? What's causing this? And really starting to figure that out. So a friend of mine came up with this plan. It's called the 490 plan. 490 is an affirmation plan where you write an affirmation 7 times a day for 70 days. And there's a biblical reason actually behind that. When Jesus was asked, how many times do I have to forgive my brother? Jesus answered, the person asked him, is it 7 times, 7? And Jesus answered, no, it's 70 times 7. In other words, 490 times. And the theory is that that is how much repetition it takes our brain to latch onto something and to change the way that we're thinking about something. So here's the thing. So if you're going to do this, I would really encourage you, jump on it with me, right? Hey, Sally, what's happening? Do this with me. And so grab yourself a journal. It can be, a simple composition notebook. It can be a spiral bound. It can be Thüring binder, whatever it is that you want. I would recommend actually physically writing it as opposed to typing it. I'm a guy who likes to type, so it's wearing my hand out. But then the affirmation goes something like this. I am so thankful and grateful that blank, and it's present tense, because what we have to get to is the point of feeling it, because we can say something in our head, but our faith comes from our heart, right? And so if we're not feeling it, then there's no faith that it's actually there and happening. And so that's the part that we've got to grasp onto. James, the book of James tells us that, it's talking about people who have asked and haven't received, and says, listen, the reason that you haven't received is because you've not asked in faith. In other words, you haven't asked believing that it will be so. And so we have to do that. Jesus told us that, if you have faith even as much as a mustard seed, you could go and tell the mountains to jump in the sea, and they would. So how do we develop that faith? In other words, how do we take the doubt out of what it is that we are asking for and know that we will achieve it, that we will get whatever it is that we're asking for? It's just a matter of timing and details, right? And so that's where this affirmation journal comes in, because it isn't really up to us to figure out how is it that we're going to go do this, right? God's going to provide that for you. What it is us really getting rid of the doubt and starting to see that, what it is that we're aiming for, yes, we are going to achieve. So grab it, write that journal or write that affirmation. Sometimes, people that talk about affirmations, some people say, put a date on the end of it, so I'm so thankful and grateful that blank by blank. And for me, what I found is that when I was doing that, I was actually pushing off the feelings of having achieved it, because I was thinking, okay, I will feel it when I achieve it this date, right? And you also want to avoid saying someday, right? I am so thankful and grateful that blank someday. It's like, no, right now, I am so thankful and grateful that blank, present tense. And you just keep writing that, and when you write it, close your eyes and feel it, right? Envision it for yourself and feel what it feels like, whatever that thing is that you're trying to achieve. So again, hope that you pick up this challenge. Do it with me. 70 days is going to take us into March, and man, I can't wait to see what it does to my brain, right? What it does to my mind, to my thought process, but also to helping to achieve the goals that I have. So hope that was helpful, maybe a little bit insightful for you. I'll be back tomorrow with some more. We're going to keep talking through the stuff that I'm learning about managing your mind and thoughts and achieving your goals and that kind of stuff. So hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. See you later.